resort to that course of action. Is there any objection? There is objection. Question number 2, the Leader of the Opposition, David Shearer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all his statements?
Mr Speaker, yes.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Does he think that the policy to increase class sizes was, quote, not wrong?
Mr Speaker, I think it had great merit if the money was going to be used to improving teacher quality. Clearly, New Zealand parents didn't agree with that. Although I do note that when David Shearer gave a speech earlier in the year lauded about the problems with education, the first thing he said was, we need every teacher in our classroom to be a good one. The vast majority are, but the truth is some are not. This government was prepared to tackle that issue. That opposition is not.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does he think, therefore, that parents are wrong when they believe that class sizes are beneficial for their child's education?
What do you believe?
Mr Speaker, no.
Are the savings that were to be made from increasing class sizes still need to be found, and from which vote will they come from, education or elsewhere?
Mr Speaker, ideally, yes. Yes, they'll be found from education, but if they can't, they'll be parked up against the new budget spending allowance for 2013.
Was he aware of the effect of increasing class sizes on intermediate schools before either the budget announcement or the Minister's pre-budget announcement?
I was aware that 90% of New Zealand schools would have a very modest adjustment, plus or minus 1 FTE. I was aware that the other 10% would have a larger adjustment. And I was also aware that the Ministry had a significant transition fund to take the rough edges off that transition.
Mr Speaker, very specific question, very direct and not answered.
Did you know before or after?
The question, if I recollect correctly, was specifically about intermediate schools, the impact on intermediate schools, and it was a direct question. And asked whether the Prime Minister was aware of the impact on intermediate schools from memory. I think the Prime Minister should answer that.
I was aware that some intermediate schools would be part of that 10%.
You can run, but you can't hide.
This question is to the Minister of Finance. This question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, does he have confidence in the advice he has received?